The Trump administration wants to do prison reform, and this is really about compassionate reforms along with giving individuals a second chance. Those who have committed a crime and done their time and want to be a contributor to society will have an opportunity.
As a United States soldier, I feel like it's not only my duty to defend against this country, against enemies that are foreign and domestic, but to also have a voice. To have a voice against injustice, to have a voice to be heard, to have a voice that is strong, and to also be a voice for Charles Duke Tanner. Charles Duke Tanner was convicted of a crime when he was 23 years old, his first offense, a non-violent offense, and given a life sentence. So basically, society gave up on his life, locked him up, and threw away the key. Now, even though through all his adversity, Charles Duke Tanner still strived to be a model inmate. He did not receive any disciplinary actions while he was at the federal penitentiary in Terre Haute or the federal penitentiary in Ohio. Even through all the adversity, Charles Duke Tanner still took the steps to become a model inmate and rehabilitate himself and rehabilitate others to stop the course of recidivism. This is the type of leadership and this is the type of consciousness we need in today's society.
I can't sit here and let 2,000 federal prisoners continue to be abused if they're sincere and we can make something happen. It turns out Hakeem Jeffries has been working on a bill that would actually make things a lot better for people in prison right now, and Jared Kushner supports that bill. And so I went to the White House and said, listen, if you guys are serious and you want to make something happen, progressives like myself on this one issue, going to fight you on 99, but on this one issue, we're not going to let federal prisoners continue to be abused. If you want to get something done, let's get something done.
Why should we break the chains and free Charles Duke Tanner from incrimination? I'm going to tell you why. As we all know, all voices speak volumes. Some voices speak different volumes. Like for me, for instance, an upstanding citizen, someone who has served the United States military for over 23 years. I might go out there and tell the misguided youth of someone who's going down the wrong path that, hey, you need to straighten up. You need to get your education. You need to not to glorify these streets. You need to not to glorify the money. And you need to not glorify these cars. But the message might not be received as well because it's coming from someone who's never done that or someone who has never been through that trial and that tribulation. Charles Duke Tanner has been through that trial. He has been through that tribulation, and his voice will be heard and carry much more weight.
Working together, we can restore the rule of law, keep dangerous criminals off our streets, and help former inmates get a second chance at life, and a second chance that many of them will really succeed at, if only given the chance. America is a nation that believes in the power of redemption. America is a nation that believes in second chances and third chances in some cases. And I don't know, I guess even fourth chances. I don't know about that.
You know, inspiration is what we need right now. Our youth are misguided. The structure of the youth has fallen apart. And society as a whole is crumbling underneath the feet of all of our youth. Charles Duke Tanner at one time was an undefeated champion before his demise and before his conviction of operating a criminal organization. It's leaders that, like Charles Duke Tanner, who at one time was influencing to do the wrong thing, that now can be an inspiration and influence to do the right thing. This is why we need to take the steps to pardon and give Charles Duke Tanner clemency. And this is why we need to take the steps to be a voice and be heard and continue to sign petitions to free and break the chains for Charles Duke Tanner. He inspired my wife, who also dealt with cancer. He's inspired us all. He stayed strong. He stayed humble throughout all his trials and tribulations. He would even put his trials and tribulations in the back seat to encourage others no matter what was going on in his life.